In this video, I will demonstrate how to perform a semantic search on coronavirus and retrieve a file link to a feature metadata file within the Twalk metadata. To start, I will search for synonyms of COVID-19 from Wikidata. I visit the Wikidata query service. There, I run a query to get a list of synonyms for COVID-19. I copy the Sparkle query here into this box. Then I click Run. We wait for a moment to see the result. Here comes the list of results, in which I will choose the COVID to continue our explore in the Twalk metadata. The main idea is to use the synonym COVID obtained from Wikidata to find relevant studies and locate subject IDs, and then find sample IDs, and ultimately identify a feature metadata file associated with that sample ID. The verified Twalk metadata is stored in a triple store behind the var data point. For this demonstration, we will be using GraphDB as our triple store. Let's begin by visiting GraphDB. Let's type in the URL in the browser. To access it, type the URL in your browser and log in. After login, we can access the Glossomic var data point repository and select the Sparkle menu on the left. Our example will consist of 4 steps. Starting with step 1, we will retrieve study identifiers where COVID is mentioned in either the title or description. Again, we using the Sparkle query prepared. Query into the box. Click Run button. So here we see a list of study IDs in which COVID or COVID-19 is mentioned. Then we move on to step 2. We will query subject IDs with COVID-19 status information, yes or no. We will copy the Sparkle query and run it. I click the Run button. So here you see we again get a list of the result, the sample IDs, the subject ID. To step 3, we will query sample IDs based on the subject ID. This is the Sparkle query for this step. So we get the sample ID. We use the first one in our last step. The last step, we will find the link to the transcriptomics feature data file. This is the link, Spark query for this task. We copy it into this box, and then here you see that we are using the sample ID we get in the previous step. Then we click Run button. So we get a list of results. The result will show multiple file links for the sample ID COVID-002BL. Among the 298 file links, we can identify the file containing the relevant information. Here in our case, at least file link is the one we are looking for. So through these steps, we demonstrate how to perform a semantic search and effectively extract useful information from verified Tvok metadata. Specifically, in this case, we focus on finding the link to a feature metadata file.